Hello, in today's video I'll unbox the DREAME D20 Plus and we'll see everything that's inside. Okay, so as you can see, here's the box and let's cut it open to see all the things inside. Okay, and there we go. The first thing is going to be this quick start guide, which is going to be pretty useful, I think. There's basically anything that you need if you don't need too much, but feel free to check out other videos on our channel to see more detailed video guides on it. Then this is going to be a ramp for the robot to go into the station. We'll attach it later. There will be a video on how to set it up, so you'll see everything in detail, what you'll need to do. Then there is a charging cable, as we can see right here. Now, then the rest of the things is hidden here. There's this is, I think it's only the parts of the robot marked here. No, it's figures for the manual, I think. So yeah, it's also pretty useful. Then the mopping pad, so your robot can mop it. You can't insert water in it, so it means you insert water into the station and it automatically fills the robot, but there's this attachment which you can remove in order to clean the mopping pad, and also it's recommended that you wet the pad before starting to mop. Now there are some other things. Okay, as I open it right here, there's a dust bag for our charging station because it can automatically remove the dust from the dust bin in the robot and put it in the dust bag, which is going to be inserted into the charging station. Now the robot is there, so I'll take it out for now. I'll see it in a moment. I just don't have enough space on camera here. But let's see the rest of the box for now. So there's going to be the station, the charging station, which I got in color white. I don't know if there are other colors available, but well, if you're planning on buying this robot, you probably know what colors are available. So let's take the station out, and that's all in the box, so I'll just put the box away. Let's get the station out of this packaging, and we'll see also all the details of the station, what is there. Okay, so this is the station. It has the cleaning pins right here. Then it has this part, this charging pins. Then there's this part so the robot can find it. Now these parts are very likely going to be about the dust removal. As it turns out, there's no water in the station. You need to put it in your robot, but we'll see that in a moment. Here, the only thing that you get is the dust bag installed, so the other one in the box is replacement. And that is basically it. From the back of the station, there's just the power cord port. And now you can attach the ramp, as I said earlier, so the robot can easily slide on it. And now let's go to the robot part. As I said earlier, I'll put that station away. And now Okay, so this is going to be our robot. I'll show you all the things of the robot that you should know. So there's the navigation on top. This, as I can see, it doesn't fold down. Sometimes it folds down so it can go under furniture with lower clearance, but in this case, unfortunately not. Then on both sides, remember to remove these bumper protections right here, because otherwise the robot won't avoid obstacles efficiently. And then we have the sensors on the front and on the side. On the other side there's no sensor, but it makes sense. The right side is the most important to have it. Now when I open the lid, of course we have the two buttons, the start button and the home button. So you can start and stop by clicking on the start button, and you can return the robot to its home station by clicking on the home button. Then we have two tanks. There's the water tank that you can remove easily and then fill it right here. And it automatically puts water in the mopping pad. So yeah, that is basically it. It says no detergents. Make sure you are not using a detergent for it, because this kind of tank is not suitable for using any detergents. Then here is our dust bin, which gets automatically removed into the station, and has the filter, of course, and it's quite large, so probably the robot in most cases doesn't need to return to the station during cleaning to empty its bin, because it's quite large. Now let's see the last thing, which is going to be the bottom of the robot. It has 4 sensors. These are called cliff sensors, and it's so the robot doesn't fall down on stairs or anything like that. There are wheels, of course. This is the part where you attach the mop pad. It has 2 main brushes, probably spinning in opposite directions towards the center, in between of them. So it does it really efficiently, very likely. Then there are these charging pins, the wheel, as well as these side motor wheels, and the side brush, which spins in order to catch the dust from the edges. And that would be about it about this robot. I don't really see anything else here, so feel free to check out other videos on our channel. I hope that this one was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.